Let's see, is the microphone... Pew, pew. Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, everyone in between outside or otherwise disengaged from the binary, how are you? How are you, Miller? How are you? Naruto's here. What an honor. Have such a powerful individual in the chat. Dylan and Mad Cal. Tsar of Gaming is back, of course. Zucha. All my friends have arrived. How are y'all doing? Sam W. Someone without no name. Sylvaster. I hope everyone's doing good. I'm doing really pretty well. Really pretty well. I've had an eventful past few days. So I'm kind of in, like, I wouldn't say a sense of mania in a way, but I got all sorts of stuff going through my head. I feel good, so I'm happy to be here with you. Dominique, I am going to recommend that you do shave your head. I think you should always follow through with urges like that, because worst case scenario, you hate it, and then you get to deal with that. That's the worst case scenario. Come on. So what are we doing today? Well, we're going to do a special little thing. You know, we've been playing a lot of Smash together, me and you, and we're going to do that again. But today we're going to make it a special holiday-themed Super Smash Bros. Event. So first of all, I need everybody's help to help me decide what is the most festive number between 1 and 7. I'm going to have to start there. And from that, we'll determine the most festive time. Because it could be like 6 in kind of a... Alright, Chewy Cheese says 3, 7, 6, 6. That's 2 6s, another 3, another 3. 5, 12, 4. Most people say 3, so it's going to be 3. Can someone tell me, like, a reason? Okay, someone said 3 because Jesus or something. That's convincing. 5, like December 25th, also convincing. But I don't want to really necessarily be Christmas-centric here, even though I'm sure many of us do celebrate Christmas. I'm more thinking, well, if there's some way to have sort of a non-denominational Christmas event. But I do like 5 for 25. That's all right. 3 for that holy thing. Fair enough. All right, fuck it. We'll do 3. And then we'll do 5 minutes. 5 for 25, 5 minutes, 3, boom, boom. Ultimately, that is, in effect, a little surrender to the Christmas gods. Sorry to those of you on Kwanzaa and what's the other ones? Hanukkah, and there's one more. I don't remember what that one's called. But oh, there you go. All right, new plan. I'm taking Starkey ass Ravenholm. Says 6 is half of 12 for December. Perfect. So we'll just do 6 and 10 like we've been doing. Now here is the plan. I am going to turn on only festive stages, which I think is pretty much just Summit, because it's the only one with snow. And at least where I'm from, Summit is, I mean, snow. If you don't have snow, you don't have, holidays, you know, what are you going to do? Do you like the album Sgt. Pepper? I've never honestly really listened to it. I'm kind of, I don't hate the Beatles, I kind of hate the Beatles, that's all. Animal Crossing, holidays, all about Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing's all about the holidays, so why don't we do the Animal Crossing stages as well? And really, I'll take any suggestions for the most holiday-themed, or we'll say winter holidays, so not Halloween. We're going with wintertime theme. Wintertime. Arnide, welcome back. I hope you do. Fountain of Dreams is kind of festive-y to me. It's kind of got a festive vibe to it. Magic-Ant, yeah, that does kind of have sort of a something about that's kind of festive, holiday-y. You could say Tortimer Island because Dreamland's like a Christmas tree. I guess that's true. But this is Super Happy Tree. Shadow Moses. That's fucking funny. We're gonna do that just because of that. Where is it? Yeah, Moses. There you go. People go to church, all sorts of churches, on the holidays. So you might say that we include my favorite stage, Palutena's Temple, like temple. Yeah? Okay, fine. I do like this argument for Super Happy Tree, because it does seem pretty festive. Agreed. Well, and look at Shadow Moses Island is even snowing. Very good. Clock Tower is a church. Okay. I can take that. Yeah, I can take that. Alright, let's try and get one more in here. I need one more festive stage. Come on, somebody give me one. It's got to be something festive, right? Something about Peach's Castle makes me think festive, but I don't know. Temple, no. Like maybe you could make an argument for something like Tortimer Island, wherever that went, because some people go to Florida. You know? And Ten Dogs is homey. Tomodachi Life has people celebrating. Come on, you guys. I gotta have better arguments than that. You do a lot of flying around the holidays. Right? Flying. Pilot wings. You gotta take flights to go visit family or whatever. I also don't mind... What's that Pokemon stage with the ice section? Can you set it to just have the ice section? This Pokemon Stadium 2 is the one with the ice? I can't remember. It's like Santa riding. It's like boom, bam. See, we did it. All right, so the holiday stages we got Super Happy Tree. We got Fountain of Dreams. We got Summit. We got Magic-Ant. Shadow Moses Island. That's my fave. That's funny. We got Pilot Wings and we got Umbra Clock Tower. Jury's out on Pokemon Stadium 2, but it does have an ice section. But I hate that stage, so no, it's not going to happen. Now, as far as items are concerned, what are the most festive items? Heart Container just kind of looks festive. Same with Fairy Bottle, Star Rod for sure. Stars for Christmas, definitely on top of the tree. Let's see, nuts. People eat nuts on Christmas, right? And chickens. What else? What else is festive here? Rocket ships, bombs, of course. This kind of looks like some sort of festive hookah, but I'm gonna maybe go with no on that one. Super spicy curry, that's good. Pokeball ornaments? I don't know about that. Food for sure. Yeah, food for sure. Not the Maxim tomato, though. That doesn't look even remotely festive. Iceberg, because it's cold. Genius. Very good. Any other festive sort of vibe shit? Super Launch Star. I'm turning off Fairy Bottle. It's actually not that festive. In fact, I'm not even sure. No, Cuckoo can go off, too. Any other arguments? Star in the bottom row. Yeah, I suppose that is a star, huh? Fake Smash Ball for all the eBay scams. I like what you're thinking. I'm going to try to keep it positive. Boxes for presents. Very good. I'll take that argument there. Launch Star on the tree. Nailed it. Crates for presents. Super Leaf is fall-like, if that counts. No. Wintertime only. If you look out my window, you'll see all the wintertime snow. We're sticking to that. So, all right, last call for arguments for festive items. Super Scope Baseball Home Run Bat as toy. It's fair. Don't hate that. I'll give you Super Scope and baseball bat. And like baseball because like toys. Okay. Hammer, no. Smoke Bollocks, no. Sort of convincing, no. Assist trophy because we're bringing people together. Flame bar as a Hanukkah candle. Yeah, alright, that's the last one. I like that just for the sense of representation. Okay, these are all of our festive items. Any festive rules in particular? We'll keep stage hazards off. I think that's pretty good, right? Any other final deals there? Oh, Sean, I'll give you that one. Solus void of capitalism right there. I'm always down for a little bit of that. Ooh, yikes. I kind of like that, actually. That's not bad. Maybe we'll do 2v2s. Can we do that for bringing people together? You dig? I like that. 6-stock 2v2. This one will be called Holidays. Holiday rule set. Very good. This is going to be a team battle. Loser leaves. Public. All skill levels. I like it. SP Luke Oof. You want to play Smash? Because I can help you, deal with your insomnia. Alright, the name of today's arena is going to be Holiday from Scratch. Very good. Oh, that's a bummer. Alright, let's do it.
Step into the ring.
Alright, who's fixing to be on my team? The arena code is 9424P. That's 9424P. I'll type it into the thingy. Boom. Hop up in here. Oh, Breaking Wenjamin is back. Come on, get on my team, Breaking Wenjamin. Oh, I want to change the music, but it'll kick me out of the arena. Oh, well. Alright, first battle. Here's what we got. We got me as the villager. R9's in. Welcome back as the Inkling. Breaking Wenjamin plays once again as King K. Rool, a returning player. And Ethan, I think a new player, playing as Ganondorf, who I've never played against before. So, we'll do a little warm-up here. Welcome to the holidays, everybody. Don't make jokes about N-word, please. Even if it is a funny meme that you think is so funny. Ha ha ha. Oh boy. We are off to a good start. How's everybody's internet? Yikes. Oh, this is gonna be rough. Alright, are we in? I think we're in. This lag's a little bit rough. Not the worst I've ever... I remember the days of playing Brawl Online, but... Or watching whatever happens with Brawl Online. But this is not great. How come, man, it always bumps me when we get around to... Oh my god, it's actually a present! That was perfect, and there's a Hanukkah candle in it. I'll use the Hanukkah candle. Oh no, Breaking Wenjamin stole the Hanukkah thing, the menorah. Or the reasonable facsimile of a menorah. Anyway, what I was just about to say was, it's a bummer when you have a holiday without an Animal Crossing game, unless you have to take the 3DS out of a drawer, which nobody wants to do. But I think I might, because you can't it just doesn't feel like Christmas without Animal Crossing, you know, for me. Even though I didn't play Animal Crossing until I was like 20. It's just the way it goes. Carlito, welcome back. This channel does still exist. It's never going away, apparently. I just can't let it go. Holy fuck. I survived it, though. Now it's time for me to get someone in a house. I got a star rod to represent the star of a Christmas tree. Oh boy. Blasted up. Alright, that'll do it for me. I'm down to 4 stocks alongside Ethan there. Breaking Wenjamin has picked up a baseball bat, he got one for Christmas, and a feast has appeared. A little, what you say, a little holiday family feast. Ganondorf's meant to be quite good in this game, right? Oh, I made a mistake there, didn't I? I did. Somehow Ethan's been making equal mistakes because Ethan is also really struggling. Well, took me out. Probably survive it, though. Man, can we talk about how great Earthbound is? And Mother 3? Earthbound Beginnings, they call it. Alright, Merry Christmas, Ganondorf. About to beat your ass. Boom. Tried to oh, he blocked. Freaking alligator, man. I love, ever since I've learned, like, more effective short hopping, how useful it really is. Just do quick little, like, a little quick jump and then a down air, that kind of a thing. Well, and then Ethan grabs me in the face and freaking throws me off the stage. But, point still stands. Everyone's cheering for Ganondorf for some reason. The heel, I guess everyone cheered for Rowdy Piper, right? That was a heel in professional wrestling, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, man. This is the 3rd time Ganondorf's knocked me out with that thing. Ethan, ruthless. Oh, wait a second. You guys have probably been saying this in the chat, but let me tell you something. I forgot it was a team battle, and then I'm with Breaking Wenjamin. And so the two times that I tried to use my final smash against Breaking Wenjamin, to you guys I probably looked like a damn fool. Turns out, looks can be deceiving, but sometimes they aren't. Sometimes they are exactly right. And this is one of those times. Whoops! Wow, I'm really letting Arnide knock it out of me, aren't I? Y'all, if I looked over at the chat right now, it's probably mostly people saying, hey, it's a team battle, you dolt. Focus on the people who deserve it. And that also explains why Breaking Wenjamin has not been able to do the final smash against me. The true lesson of the holidays coming together, and I forgot it almost immediately. Wow, Ethan just smacked me. Dropped a bowling ball on Arnide, I tried to, hey? Arnide grabs me by the collar, made me pay $1. What's that from? Oh, it's that old racist children's thing. Alright, we defeated Ethan, so now it's me and Breaking Wenjamin versus Arnide. Arnide has 4 stock. Me and Breaking Wenjamin together have 4 stock. But we can tag team him. Dig. The Christmas spirit is strong. You beat up on people, right? Breaking Wenjamin needs that food more than I do. Go get it, Breaking Wenjamin. Don't let Arnide get it. Don't be a fool. You're throwing away a fortune here. Don't be a fool. Hit him. Oh, come on. Get him. Go. Alright, I nailed him. We were double teaming him, even with the lag. This is painful. This is painful. Definitely the underdog fight. I should probably be a little more careful. Because when it's 2v1, it really puts pressure on Arnide. But if Arnide manages to knock me out, for example, with this final smash, get away. Oops, I threw King K. Rool's crown away, which I imagine he's not thrilled about. Especially given that we are teammates, but sometimes things go wrong. That's all I have to say about that. Get him, get him. God, I haven't got a single person with that. Killing me. Alright, speaking of the holidays, have you guys bought presents for your friends and family? A great present would be, wow, getting smashed by a box and dying. Alright, Breaking Wenjamin, it's up to you. It's all up to you. Thank you very much, Dylan. You're very nice. Of course, as the announcer now, because I'm out, I have to admit my biases. I would prefer if Breaking Wenjamin won, because that would be my team, and then I would get to play again. But Arnide has been proving themselves a fierce Woomy competitor. An absolutely unstoppable force of Woom. W-O-M-B. Now Zucha. Oh, I should totally do that, Cripple Pickle. You're a genius. A plus B. Let's double team it. I'm gonna ruin it for everybody. Hell yeah. I used to love doing that with my friends, and it's especially funny in this context because I am objectively the worst of the two of us. And I would be surprised if I straight up just knocked myself off the stage. Dig. Don't touch me with that now. Boom. See? We're going to be fine. Get your crown back, Crocodile Man. Alright, nail him with it. That's what I like to see. This is why I'm on the team with the Crocodile. This is why I'm on the team with the Crocodile. Ooh, did he just taunt? How rude. That's not in the Christmas spirit at all. Perfect block. Very nice, Arnide. You know what I'm forgetting all about. Alright, the soulless void of capitalism makes its entrance onto the battlefield. Maybe this will do it. Nope. Arnide somehow dodges that one. The soulless void of capitalism replaced by a gun, one of the primary tools by which the people in charge keep capitalism enforced, because it will not sustain itself naturally. Now, you want to talk about that shit, or you want to play Smash? That's what I thought. You guys say you like it when I talk, and then I start going off on some kind of crazy bullshit. Oh my god, this is bad news. Run! Get... Oh, frick. Oh, Jesus. Ooh, boy. Ooh, boy. That was some kind of turnaround. I can't believe he won it for them. Good job, squid guy? That was unbelievable. Should never stole the stock. That was some, yeah, that was some quality Woomy action going on there. Alright, which means, unfortunately for Breaking Wenjamin, they picked the wrong teammate. And now we've got Arnide and Husoface. Who was that? Ooh, good idea, Steve the Tuba. Now we have Arnide and Benny versus Ethan and Yikes. Ethan and Arnide, of course, last match were on the same team. Now it is Arnide and Benny. So that's good news for Benny. Now the thing is, my guess at this point is that the lag is courtesy of Ethan. No offense, Ethan. But there is no but. I said but there is no but. Yes, Zachary, I'm just watching this one. I kind of like just to watch them, because I'm not that particularly good at Smash. And like I said on Twitter the other day, I'm going to become a professional Smash announcer. Watch this. We got 4 big competitors here today on the Super Smash scene. Of course, Arnide, the reigning champion, coming in once again as the Woomy itself, Splatoon guy. Ethan, once again, playing as fan-favorite Ganondorf. Very powerful sword on that. But unfortunately, looks like Ethan, unless something happens very soon, is going to be the one to lose the first stock. Now, the 2 newcomers for this one, Yikes and Benny, not on the same team. Ethan, who's not doing super hot so far, especially because they just lost a life, is on a team with newcomer Yikes, who is playing as the Mii. Is that what it's called? The Mii? The Mii with a remarkable, beautiful hairdo, playing as the Mii Gunner, which means that this Mii has a gun. A missed final smash for Ethan against Arnide means that Arnide is going to... Well, I have to not say what I was about to say. Because I was going to say allows Arnide to keep the lead, but Benny, newcomer Benny playing alongside Arnide as Link, is going to hold on to that one. This early in the match, though, it's a long match, you know. It's a long, 10-minute long match, 6 stocks. We got a long way to go. Stuff this early on, it's not going to matter too much, of course. The good luck that Ethan has grabbed from getting the little Hanukkah representative here, the little, what do they say, a menorah item. That's going to last very long for Ethan, especially having just lost a stock, bringing Ethan down to 4. Arnide and Ethan, both in last place right now, despite the fact that Arnide last match was first place and Ethan was last place. A big final smash for Benny there, keeps the lead for them, puts Yikes out of commission, and that means that blue team, 8 stocks between them, red team, 9. Ethan nearly jumps off the stage there and unfortunately loses the little menorah item there. Giant launch star, nobody wants to touch that one. And who lost a stock? But of course, it's Ethan. Ethan, they call Ethan the Reckless Renegade. Always just charging at people in all sorts of ways, using final smashes off of edges, this, that, and the other stuff. A fun player to watch. Ethan is a fun player to watch. Not particularly effective in this match. Benny getting high up there, possibly going to lose their lead at 5 stocks. Second place, Yikes and Arnide at 4, but Benny's now just joined them. The black hole item, of course, in this little art match. We call this art matches. This little holiday-themed art match. The black hole, of course, representing capitalism. Thank you for the suggestion, whoever that was. Checking back in with anybody here. Red team. Borderline knocks down to 7 stocks between them. Blue team does have 7 stocks. Yes, that'll even it out there with Benny losing a stock, which is unusual for Benny because so far in the match, Benny's been doing really quite well. Hasn't missed too many big plays with that final smash. Not nailing that one's going to hurt them. Arnide, champion from the last match, just loses another stock playing as Splatoon guy. Just put paint on the Mii. You know, Sometimes that's just what's going to happen. Of course, if you look in the chat now, everyone in the chat, you can see teaming up on Ethan. Again, the reckless renegade Ethan, just smashing the living F out of people. Almost a big hit on R9 there, but unfortunately missed with a giant kick. Those legs on Ganondorf may be thick with 2 Cs, but they are not necessarily effective. Am I right? All right, all right. Boom, boom. Yikes, loses a stock. Ethan hangs on with the final smash, and this might be a big one for them if he does it right. Kablamo. This could be a 2-stocker. Takes out R9. Does not take out Benny. Benny, big smash against Ethan there after getting a little revenge for his friend. And that brings blue team down to 4 stocks. Red team hanging on with 5. You know, I need a second announcer. You say all this stuff about Ethan, but if we look at the way that Ethan plays this game, it is strong and it is succinct. Big hits, not a lot of them, a lot of big risks, but when they pay off, boy, they sure do pay off. You know, you are right about that. That's the thing with Ethan. That's what makes Ethan such a fun person to watch. We're getting into the late game now. Ethan, right as we talk about them, loses their last life, which puts the blue team down to 3 stocks, almost 2. It's all on Yikes with the final smash coming in as the knee gunner. Manages to get a little bit of both of them. Clip a little bit of Benny's legs there. But it's really going to be a tough uphill battle for Yikes here, the newcomer. Which means if things go according to plan, Benny and R9 having a little feast over there in the Holiday Spirit. R9 whacking Yikes right out of it, and that puts Yikes down to 2 stocks, all that the blue team has. R9 picks up a final smash for the Woomy. Not going to be good news for Yikes. Same type of final smash Splatoon feller has. We're going to see that hopefully soon. Depends on when R9 opts to use it. Usually R9 is the type of player who is not too conservative with the final smashes, so it's interesting to see them taking their time. Look over there in the background, folks, a little volcano, woohoo volcano if you've ever played these ones. Now Benny also with the final smash tries to use it. Did not wait even a second to knock that one off, and then R9 also misses with the final smash. 2 big breaks for Yikes. We'll see if that ends up paying off in the long term. Look down below, you'll see the little sword fighting arena from Wii Sports Resort. Everybody loves Wii Sports Resort, right? Of course, last match, R9 was the big underdog and ended up pulling that one out against yours truly and our good friend, Breaking Wenjamin. Yikes, unfortunately, the odds are getting worse and worse. If Yikes manages to focus on R9, get R9 knocked out, then at least we'll be looking at a 1 versus 2 stock game, but it's going to be a tough one to pull off. We will see what happens with 3 minutes and 30 seconds left to go. R9 jumps into their own team's launch star, almost gets themselves killed, which is absolutely foolish. And a final smash might just be the thing. Oh, it barely hits both of them. Does not knock either of them all the way out, but gets them both high enough up that we could be looking at a 1 versus 2 stock game, depending on if Yikes can manage not to get hit in the next couple of minutes. So far, that is not looking super excellent for the feller. And a big hit from, what was that, from R9 in the air, ends the match rather uneventfully. Blam, blam, red team takes it. That's R9 on the same team as the newcomer, Benny. R9 and Benny, congratulations, well played. This Super Smash Bros. Announcement stream is brought to you by my Patreon. This, of course, is a publicly funded YouTube endeavor here, so if you've got a couple bucks, you want to throw on the donation button here right on YouTube. The Super Chats also work, or if you've got a couple bucks, you can throw me on Patreon. Any of that stuff really helps my voice stay lubricated so I can continue to announce these matches for you. $1 helps. Anything helps. Please save me. I know all sorts of you are already on Patreon, so of course thank you if you already are. Who's the teams today? We're back on Magicant, which is kind of a bummer. We want to see more new stages, but it looks like it's not going to happen. We've got Arnide, not teamed up with old teammate Benny. Now they have to face off against one another so that there can't be some sort of monopoly on the victors here, and they are going to get straight to it on the left side of the stage there. Watch those two as they fight. They know each other very well because they played on the same team last match. They both did very well, and they're going at each other very early. So watch those two fight. Again, that's Arnide and Benny. Now let's talk about our newcomers here. We got one person, looks like playing as Daisy here. Snazzy playing as Daisy, which is, you know, a bold choice. It's a bold choice. Green Pea playing as Richter. Also a bold choice. Now, can we talk about why that is? These two characters are both effectively just Echo characters. Not effectively, they literally are Echo characters, but they're just, you know, reskins of other, some might say, more popular characters. Now, in this case, I do love Daisy. Richter versus Simon. Why are you playing as Richter? Come on. Who's he playing? Why are you playing as Richter? First stock goes to our friend Daisy Snazzy, who's teamed up with our Woomy winner, Arnide. Everybody loves to root for Arnide. Good Woomy Smash player there that Arnide is. So it's good luck for Snazzy to be teamed up with them. Getting beat up by who? By Benny there. And if you look to your right, this is probably Amanda, who's been around for a long time. Thank you. Throws $10 my way. Thank you very much. Merry Christmas to you as well. Always, 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 always appreciated. If I can see or say or promote anything for you when you donate, please let me know. If you have a Twitter account or you know, any sort of thing, I'm sure at least a handful of people would be willing to check out whatever you like. But if not, just, yeah, thank you very much. I've seen you around a lot, Amanda, of course. Probably Amanda. You know, I always appreciate the support. Another life loss for Snazzy. Our Daisy player is, you might say, not to use a slur, but you might say Daisy is the... What was the person's name in the last match? What was the person's name in the last match that we were getting all up on? Ethan. You might say that Snazzy is a little bit of an Ethan. You know. You know. You're not wrong that Richter's way hotter than Simon, but Simon's way cooler than Richter. Like, just physically hotter. Alright, let me pay attention here. Let's look at our two stocks. Now, the interesting thing that's happened here is that Arnide and Benny are both the victors from the last match, both at 5 stocks, and then both of the newcomers here playing as Echo characters, both as 4 stocks. There's a lot of poetry, a lot of synergy happening here. And once again, if we look over to the right, Hero of the Sprites comes in with $5 on the donate. Thank you very much, and says, I want to end this match so badly. Been a fan since the beginning, Austin. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you. And for donating, of course, because this is capitalism, I will ensure that we make a space for you. And the way that we're going to do that is, if somebody has already played and is still in the room, for example, Ethan or one of you cool cats. I like Ethan. But anyway, if one of you has already played and you lost the match and you're just sort of watching, you could do me a favor. Just open up the room a little bit. If you've already gotten to play a match and you lost, dip out, because people really need to get their ways in here. And please nobody join until we have confirmation that Hero of the Sprites has joined. Alright, I gotta pay attention to what's going on here. Richter, I've noticed, has gotten 2 effective final smashes against Snazzy, which keeps them neck and neck. It's almost like if you watch the people play here, you're looking at Snazzy and Green Pea sort of fighting each other, and Arnide and Benny fighting each other, which is a fitting matchup because, again, Arnide and Benny, mortal rivals. Arnide with a big final smash coming in, hitting both Benny and Green Pea. I love these team battles. Love them. Love them. And if you look to the right, Kevin Hilt, piano player extraordinaire with, I believe, a YouTube channel, if anyone wants to see someone do... Correct me if I'm wrong, Kevin, but you do like video game covers of... Or you do, I mean, you do just piano in general, but I feel like I've seen you do video game covers on piano. So if anyone wants to check those out, Kevin Hill, thank you very much. You have a frosty Christmas also. I have double love for anybody who makes reference to the old Frosty Frostin dynamic there. Double love for those people. Because I'll tell you what I love doing, it's that. I also have triple love for anybody who plays a musical instrument. No offense to those who don't. Arnide almost loses a life, and now if you look at the life spread here, it's even 6-6, but the spreads are different. Ooh, a big hit coming down, knocking Snazzy down to 2 lives here. Hero of the Sprites is in, so anyone else who wants to get in, now can try. Arnide knocks out Benny. The rivalry continues. Red team 5 stock, blue team 4 stock. Red team 4 stock as Snazzy, playing as Daisy, loses another life. Snazzy and Green Pea both at 1, Benny and Arnide both at 3. Look at how these people fight, how it goes down. Everything stays together now. The cool thing about Daisy's Final Smash is it very well fits the theme of the holidays, you know? You get food, you get peace. Richter finally misses a Final Smash against Snazzy. Green Pea and Snazzy still going at it with one another. Benny and Arnide still fighting like they have a relationship history, which they do. Public support for Arnide is very high. You could say that Benny is sort of the underdog, and Benny, with a Final Smash, does Snazzy dirty, and Green Pea at the exact same time because they are connected by the soul, both lost, and this now becomes a battle for the ages. Arnide versus Benny. Exciting as all hell this is, isn't it? How's it going, D-Dog? Welcome to the Eggbuster channel if you've never been here before. I mean, geez. It's always good to hear about new people coming in. It doesn't seem like it happens that often, so thank you very much. Of course, last match, Benny and Arnide were on the same team. Pulled out a pretty decisive victory against our friend Ethan. And whoever else that was. Sorry, I got a bad memory. So for this old holiday-themed match here, the Arnide and Benny rivalry. Benny with a well-timed bomb. I love those bombs on Link now, how you can time them as though it's sort of a Solid Snake type weapon. They make Link a much more useful character, all things considered. And of course, everyone could agree that Snazzy and Green Pea added a lot to this battle. You'll notice Arnide and Benny at nearly the exact same percentage. This is as neck and neck as it can get. Yo, Stroke God, send me a picture of that. Arnide knocks out Benny to bring him down to 2, but they will not stand for that, I imagine, for too long. With that big, strong sword of Link's. Everyone knows about Link's strong sword. Blah blam, that brings them both down to 2. 2 minutes, 24 seconds left in this 10-minute 6-stock match. We will see what happens. Of course, if they end up at the final time at the same stock, they'll go into sudden death. And that's really what the people like to see. But it can't always be that way. It cannot always be that way. A quick glance into the chat, and of course you will see that people have a lot of support for Arnide. Arnide is sort of a fan favorite here, so if maybe you search that up on YouTube, you can find Arnide playing a little bit of Splatoon or Super Smash, something like that. Watch them. Green Pea here. Emil. Been a fan for a long time. It's been fun. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much for A, for being a fan for a long time, and B, for letting us watch you play as the slightly less cool Castlevania brother. Yes, Steve the Tuba. This is a very emotionally motivated match. Whoa! Just barely nailed that one down on Benny. Still in it, though. Still in it. It's doubly emotionally invested because not only were these people on a team together before, but they also, the loser of this will not get to play the next match. They will not get to play. So Benny now down at 1 stock. Whoever loses this will not get a chance to play. And if Arnide wins this, that puts Arnide up at 3 wins in a row for this holiday-themed Super Smash Bros. Stream. We will see what happens. A perfect block from Arnide, an absolute monster with the blocks. Arnide, clearly the best Super Smash Bros. Player we've ever seen. Even better than, you might say, Zero. I want to see that match. Zero versus Arnide. Who wouldn't want to see that? It would be, you know how you do shirts versus skins? This will be scarves versus necks. Scarves versus necks. Now, big Final Smash could be it here. Oh, right in the back of the head. That puts them down at 1 stock, but Benny, of course, is up to 74.6, which is not quite enough to smash him out no matter what. But you're getting close. You're getting damn close. 98, that's going to be enough there to make this a relatively easy victory for Arnide. And the other option, of course, is there is only 13 seconds left, and if Benny can keep alive for these last 10 seconds. It will go to sudden death, which will even the stakes 100%. You got 5 seconds left. The time is going to run out unless... Oh, he just decides to run down the clock. So we're doing a sudden death, 300%. R9 versus Benny. The fire closes in. Let's watch. First hit for Benny, but not going to knock him out. Who's it going to be? It's going to be R9 with the down smash grab. Blam, blam, blam. Once again, R9 wins it then. Also, that means that, of course, Snazzy gets to come back, which is pretty cool. Oh, Zucha, you're Benny. Well, there you go. Very good match. Very good match. Big R9 fans. Big R9 fans. It was a close one. So close, so close. All right, so what does this mean for R9 and Snazzy are going to get to come back. Green Pea and Benny get kicked out. If either of you, Green Pea or Benny, want to leave the room just to be a nice nice friend to the rest of us, let a couple people jump back in. I wish I could leave the room and just watch you guys, but that's just not the way of the world. Who do we got now? R9 is going to be teamed up with Jay Grimoldby, which is a hell of a name. Playing as Black Bowser. Very cool. Snazzy comes back as Daisy, teamed up with Yikes, makes their return as that coiffed hair Mii shooter. And the funny thing is, last time we saw Yikes, we were also playing on this stage. So Snazzy, R9, Yikes, and Grimoldby. We'll just call Grimoldby. We will call J Grimold. Mold. Moldy Grim. There is a song that plays on this stage. We're not listening to it now, but this one of the songs that plays on this stage is one of the best songs in Super Smash Bros. It's called Light Plane Vocal Mix, and that is the song that made me play through all of the original Pilot Wings. On stream, we did it on stream, actually. It was one of my favorite streams that we ever did way back in the day. First stock, Moldy loses it. Everyone's getting pretty high up there, so it's not, it's not exactly a runaway victory for anybody just yet. Wow, a double kill right into the screen there from Final Smash from Moldy. Snazzy and Yikes lose it. Really, the person to watch here, of course, is R9, because if anyone can manage to dethrone them, it's going to be quite a day. It's going to be quite a day. Thank you very much, Amanda. Final Smash coming in from Snazzy. It's going to not be the most important thing as they eat up all those flowers, but it allows them to get a couple big smashes in, and it looks like Moldy's going to take that one right in the stomach. Nearly loses a stock, but not quite. Snazzy picks up a star for the top of a Christmas tree, a star. But Yikes is holding on to our the closest thing we could get to representing a menorah, and nails a little final smash right into R9's behind, killing Moldy, doing a good amount of damage to the old Woomster. This stream is brought to you by Dr. Pepper. Diet Dr. Pepper, though, only. Yeah, I'm kind of, when I went down in here to try, wow, a double side smash kick in the face attack. That's what it's technically called. Kick in the face attack from Moldy. Knocks out both Snazzy and Yikes. Turns out R9 may be the best player on the red team, but Moldy is not slacking at all. Not slacking at all. The guns, what did we say about the guns? Wait, are there guns? What kind of guns did I put in? How are guns holiday themed? Oh, the Super Scope. Yeah, the Super Scope, because it's like a, it's like a NES controller. Snazzy with a big smack with a golf club right to the back of the giant turtle there. Hey, comrade, where are you going? Yikes manages to almost hit nobody, but then Moldy ends up falling into that final smash. The stock spread, I guess we'll redo the stock spread shortly here, because I'm guessing a couple people about to lose stocks. For example, Moldy And if not, Yikes and Arnide shortly behind there. But the stock spread at the very moment is 7 for the red team, 8 for the blue team, 8 for the blue team, which again, technically puts Arnide not in the lead. Now, of course, if you're talking about, like, oh, who's technically the best Smash player, this is not a, fair stage to do that on, and there's items and final smashes and all that. So, of course, you can't determine anything. But the fact that Arnide has held on to victories 3 times in a row does mean something. Snazzy gets their ass knocked right out, and now instead of being in the lead, which they were a short time ago, Snazzy and Yikes have now fallen to 5 stock, while Arnide and Moldy have 7. So that's just the way of the world for the time being. Moldy, of course, pretty high up, which means that we're still pretty even. Yeah, it is Lake Gonzalez. Oh, Pigwarts. It's a bummer. It's a bummer. I've been thinking about, I don't know, I guess you guys can tell me if this is something you'd be interested in, but to me it seems like a fun thing to, maybe the channel just goes on a bender for like a month, and I just become a Smash commentator, and because I feel like I could upload these Smash commentary videos. People would probably get a kick out of them, sort of like people will be like, oh, I review your tracks that you send me. If it's like a music YouTuber, I'll comment your Smash matches. Just absolutely brutalize them. Oof, Arnide smacked him in the ass. Smacked Yikes right up in the ass, and almost ends up smacking Snazzy in the ass as well, but... yeah, I think Waluigi's lame. I think liking Waluigi is lame. Hot take. Hot take! Snazzy gets smacked right into the screen. Thank you, Stroke God. I thought so too. I'm a fucking kick-ass Smash commentator. Arnide, final smash, is almost manages to get both of them, but not quite. Yikes is going to take a big hit. Neither of them quite going to die there, but Yikes gets close. Snazzy down to 1 stock, uses the final smash, which is going to help Yikes out. And with the bat, 2 kills with the home run bat. A beautiful use of the final smash by Snazzy. Of course, it's cheap as fuck because the items are on. But that does put the red team down to 2 stocks. I don't know if somebody stole someone's stock, because I heard the name say that somebody left or this, that, or the other. What? But we are red team 2 stocks. Blue team now 2 stocks as well, because Arnide decided to say, fuck your bat. I'm going to pick that up and smack somebody right up. Final smash from Yikes. This is not going to go well for either Arnide or Moldy. Whoa, Arnide gets knocked out, which means this is on Moldy, who falls right to their death. And the king or queen or gender-neutral version, let's say the Overlord, has been slain. The Overlord has been slain by the just absolute, I would say, underdog team. I don't know if anybody would have called it. We would have had Snazzy and Yikes, crowned the new victors in this round of smashing. So very good game. I mean, I think the real thing that did it for me was when Snazzy knocked that final smash and then clam, right, double back of the head baseball bat. So you get lucky with the bat. You do a very well-timed final smash. Let's say kudos to Snazzy. Arnide still, yeah, ain't that right, Abigail? Drake, of course. I don't know if you guys knew this, but after Drake played with Ninja, he called me and said, can I play Smash as Richter? So Drake is joining us, and I don't know what the F is going on. Why are we only playing on Magicant and the Pilot Wing stage? What's going on with that? Does anybody know why that might... do I have something set that's wrong? Yeah, I'm just the spectators. I'm just commentating poorly. That's how you should think of this, Stroke of God. If I could do that, if I could travel around to different cities and attend your guys' Smash tournaments and be the live commentator, I'll do it for $100. Every single one. You charge a $5 entry fee, 40 people doing that, boom, boom, you covered it half just with me. Easy peasy. Plus you charge like $3 just to watch. No problem. No problem. All right, we got 3 people have already lost stocks here. Zaylin. Let's talk about our newcomers here. Wow, there's a lot going on suddenly. Let's see. Newcomer Zaylin. Not newcomer of all time. I have seen. Wow, Snazzy. That man. They are taking advantage of that, which means if you know that you are playing against Snazzy, you better grab those baseball bats and throw them off the edge, like what just happened. Anyway, let's talk newcomers. So we have Zaylin, who's teamed up with Snazzy. MVP of the last match, Snazzy. Zaylin playing as Link. We had one person playing as Link earlier who was playing as the sort of, I guess it was the Ocarina of Time or maybe like NES version Link. Zaylin sticking with the default. So read into that what you want. The other newcomer, of course, Drake, playing as Richter. A lot more people playing as Richter than Simon these days, which is kind of a bummer. The Echo characters, what does that say about WP Drake? What does WP mean? That's what we need to know. Listen, Gonzalez, you think baseball bat's not festive, but what do kids love for Christmas? Baseball bats. I got every kid that I know a baseball bat for Christmas. Every single one. You know what they all said? You know what they all said? They said, Austin, there's snow outside. Zaylin barely hangs on there, loses the final stock. Snazzy using this final smash that now has become a heck of a lot more terrifying since the whole bat situation was discovered here. It's a remarkable combo and absolutely cheap in all sorts of ways. Zaylin took clean advantage of that final smash either which way though. Knocking somebody out there, I think that would have been, I couldn't tell. Nobody actually lost the stock there, so. Yikes loses a stock, bringing the blue team down to 8, and Drake loses a stock, bringing the blue team down to 7, tied with the red team. Who do we expect to win this one? Snazzy was the MVP of the last round, but of course Yikes was on the team as well, and it takes 2 to tango. It takes 2 to tango. Well, there is a black hole in Smash Ultimate. We just saw it, but it's not exactly the type that you wanted to see. Yikes coming in with the final smash. Hopefully gonna hit at least one person with it. And does do. Snazzy loses a life to the final smash. Zaylin shortly thereafter brings the red team down to 5 stocks. Blue team's still up at 7, and not even a low 7 either. A pretty regular 7. Not half bad. Yeah, it's a good Link. It's a good Link. It's a good playing Link. 2 stocks just lost. Both Drake and Yikes on the blue team lose stocks early, bringing it down to a 5 versus 5. Almost dead even match. Daisy, of course, has the absolutely terrifying final smash that she's been using. And that, in a funny way, causes Yikes to lose a life because it happened right when they were trying to stay on the stage. So it didn't work well. Oh, it's 2-stock Tommy. Welcome back, 2-stock Tommy. Blammo. Zaylin hits Yikes with a little Christmas tree star. If I'm not mistaken, I would say that Zaylin's really playing quite a decent Smash Ultimate Link, the way they use the bombs. It's really been fun to watch. There's a lot of perfect bombing going on, just like well-timed little hits, things like that. Using them to put pressure and smacking people with them in ways they didn't expect. It's all been really, really good. Final smash from Richter Belmont. Drake, our friend Drake, the Hotline Bling rapper, puts Snazzy down to 2 stocks, and that makes it a 4v2 game. Drake and Yikes both back down to 1 stock. Not exactly sure when that happened. I wasn't paying attention. And it looks like Drake just ended up losing a stock a little bit earlier than I bet they wanted to, which puts all of the blue teams which puts all of the blue team's hopes and dreams onto Yikes. Things are not looking great. It would be a remarkable comeback at this point, but stranger things have happened. Big up B hit from Zaylin there, and a bomb comes in, potentially to finish this whole thing off. Yikes is really just on the ropes at this point, doing their best to stay alive, but it is a tricky thing to do when you're fighting against two people at once. And that will do it. Nice good hit from Zaylin, makes it a clean win for the MVP of last round, Snazzy, and newcomer Zaylin. Newcomer Zaylin. Good victory. Good victory. All right, we're gonna do one more, and then I gotta be done. I think 11:17 p.m. It's 11:17, so we're gonna call it there. Yikes and Drake get knocked out. Arnide returns for a little. What do you say? Arnide returns for a little revenge. This time playing as Lucas, which is an interesting choice. On a team with Zaylin, Tamaya, who I have a personal grudge with, playing as the old Inkling from the hero mode, and we're playing on a pretty flat and even stage here, the Clock Tower. Finally a new stage for our final match of the night. This is called the Showdown before... Is there something holiday themed that starts with SH? Showering? No, I don't know. Oh man, I love this song, right? Love this song. Yeah, we all got a sleepy time. You can tell. I'm like losing my sense of voice anyway. Losing my will to continue to talk. It's like you do really have to, kind of like if you're singing a lot, you have to talk right, or else you are going to hurt your voice talking for too long at a time. And I don't really do that when it comes to YouTube. Probably should. Use those muscles of the diaphragm. Come on. The showdown of the Schnoo year. The Shingle Bells. Yeah, I don't know. Shingle Bell Showdown. That's what we'll call this one. The Jingle Bell Jam. How about that? Boom. We did it. The last match called the Jingle Bell Jam. Oh, Ben Sasso comes in with a $10 donation. Says, love your music and videos. Happy holidays. Stay warm. Happy holidays to you too, Ben. Thank you very much for both of those comments. I love making the music and the videos for you, so absolutely appreciate you saying that. Of course, Ben demonstrating for everybody that this, of course, is a publicly funded channel. Technically, it's like not all the way because we do run ads, but low-key, I'm thinking of turning those off because I'll tell you what, they don't really pay that much, turns out. So thank you to everybody who's donated so far today. I really appreciate it. It makes my night. It makes my night both just that, of course, I love getting money, but the real thing that makes my night is just the fact that you guys love and care about it enough that you would give money and give the thought to it. So thank you very much to Ben Sasso, the new MVP. All right, let's take a look at stocks here. We've been going for, looks like 2.5 minutes. We have the blue team just barely hanging on to 10 stocks there. The red team down to 8. But Zaylin and Arnide, of course, Arnide is the fan favorite now. Everyone's looking to see what that little Lucas playing motherfucker's about to do. Here's what they're about to do. Get smacked in the ass and fall off the stage. Congratulations. Oh man, Snowflake Smackdown, that's great. Bummer, I should have used that one. Now last time we saw Arnide, who had a big fall from grace after winning 3 in a row tonight. They were playing as the Splatoon, the thing with the gun. And now they've come back playing as Lucas, which it's hard to tell, you know, who is their true main. But so far, the blue team's got 8 stock. Red team's got 7th, so it stayed close enough that it's hard to really draw too many conclusions so far. A beautiful combo by R9 and Zaylin, somehow speaking on some sort of spiritual level, and the final smash comes in, which means we get to see everyone's favorite character from Mother 3, Princess something, I don't remember, but the cool, psychic, cool character girl from Mother 3. Just great game that is, great game that is. I was about to say R-Knight coming in with the final smash, but of course R-Knight's not playing as the Inkling anymore. That comes to Tamaya, who has always proven themselves to be a very competent Inkling player as well. It'd be an interesting match, I'll tell you what, to see Tamaya go up against R-Knight, both playing as the Inkling, but I guess that'll have to wait for another day. Red team's at 5 stocks, blue team's up at 7 now. Wow, how'd that turn around? Turned around very quickly, which means this is sort of a big back and forth match. Watch the background of this stage very carefully. You'll see a lot of absolutely terrifying little angels hanging around. For example, right there, Daisy comes in. This is going to be a big one for Daisy, because if they do this right, they'll be able to smack the living F out of R-Knight and take a stock from potentially the best player in the game, which of course they do, and then immediately Zaylin, once again proving that Zaylin and R-Knight have some sort of psychic connection. Zaylin comes in and gets a little bit of revenge for the blonde-haired boy, Lucas. Hey, Exoshelter. Unfortunately, we're just about done here, but I'm glad you made it for the final match. The TLDR here is that R-Knight playing as Lucas, everyone's really watching because they've been doing tremendously. They're sort of the fan favorite. R-Knight is playing as Lucas. But I guess we'll see what happens. At this point now, because of the way that the last couple of minutes have gone, blam, blam, oh my god. Because of the way that the last couple of minutes continue to go, Red team's now down stuck at just 2 stocks with Tamaya there. 2 stocks with Tamaya against the 4 stocks of the blue team. So this looks like hopefully an easy victory for R-Knight and Zaylin, who have had an absolutely psychic connection. Like some kind of psychic medium you'd see on Maury. You ever watch those shows, Maury? It's difficult to fight 2-on-1. You know, it's a lot more difficult to fight 2-on-1 than it is to fight one on like a single other person with 4 stock, which of course is very obvious information. I sound like John Madden talking about how if you score more points, you'll win. But you know, sometimes that kind of shit comes out of your mouth when you're announcing a Super Smash Bros. Match. What are you gonna do? The bullshit happens. Tamaya playing a very evasive game here, but it's difficult on a stage like this to really stay away from 2 people like that. And R-Knight and Zaylin just absolutely dominating as they do their best to stay away, but it's just not gonna quite work all the way. R-Knight, of course, just picks up a final smash, which is a final smash. You hear that? Which is really quite bad news for Tamaya, who may lose it right then. There you go. A solid game, a solid game. But when it comes down to it, R-Knight proves that once again they are the reigning champion of Super Smash Bros. For the time being. Nice work, R-Knight and Zaylin. Nice work. All right, folks. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Thanks everybody for watching a short little Smash stream. I've been really enjoying these Super Smash Bros. Goof around announcement streams. I hope you guys have too. I wish we could do longer, but I don't want to hurt my voice, and I always do them too late at night to hang out for too long here, so I appreciate it. I'm going to hopefully try to do... There's something really magical to me about, like, Christmas Eve, really late night Christmas Eve. So I'm hopefully going to try to do something for those of you who are kind of, like, stuck with family that you may or may not love to hang out with. Give us all a nice little place to chill and have some respite from the old holiday stress. Thank you for showing up, everybody. Thank you, Abigail, Exoshelter. I'm glad that you made it for a couple minutes. Gonzalez and Tamaya, Stroke God, and R-Knight, of course, Sylvester, and Ben. Thank you very much. Thank you to everybody else who donated, of course, Ben, and all y'all who donated earlier on. Caraxa, thanks again. I would love to have you participate. Snazzy Lad, Adam, Smiley9, Zucha, yada yada yada. Yeah, I wish it was. I wish we could keep going. I'm sorry for the people who've just now shown up, Donovan and Smiley9, for example. But that is it. I got a GTFO here. You can always rewind it. It was a good stream, so if you just like watching Smash, it won't be live. It's a bummer, but you can always rewind it. So thanks, everybody. See y'all later.